Am I a racist? You're not racist. You have PTSD. I was beat up in my 20s by a white biker fat dude in front of a bar. I still feel on edge around the same type of dude and any rougher crowds in front of bars. No, you're not a racist for being afraid. It's normal to be on edge when something traumatic happens. No, you are definitely not racist. This is a survival instinct. The same as a young kid gets stung by putting his hand in a wasp nest. Wants to avoid a wasp's nest, however. You have to remember, unlike wasps, most black people are nice. You need to try regain your confidence. Slowly. Just remember they are human like you or me. I once heard a story from a woman who was raped by a black man who had a similar PTSD. She even quit her jobs when black men joined her workplace because her PTSD was so bad. It took her a lot of therapy to get through it and stop quitting her jobs because of her fear. She was eventually able to hug and befriend a black man who joined her workplace and slowly overcame her trauma. I don't believe you are a racist. Because you don't want to feel this way and you aren't getting joy or believe you are better than black people. My suggestion is to go to therapy. Possibly choose a black male therapist and tell them your reason and fear and see if you can overcome your trauma. It's a trauma response that you can't control. So no, you're not a racist person. But it's irrational and you should catch yourself in your thoughts and try to move past them. Instead of accepting them. He didn't mug you because he's black. Just go get robbed by a white guy and you'll be cured. If you are bit by a certain type of dog, you will be careful around that type of dog. If you were punched by a teenager, you'd be more aware around teenagers. It doesn't make you a racist. It makes you more aware of something bad that happened to you in order to prevent it happening again. You're not racist. It's a reaction to trauma you received. It's mostly subconscious and you're not doing it to be hateful or discriminatory. Absolutely not. However, I know that you know in your heart black people aren't your enemy. Yet you are still scared of them. This is a trauma response that the body creates to survive similar threats like the one that happened to you. And yet, almost every single black person will not be a threat to you. This is also a fresh trauma. Go easy on yourself and be kind to yourself. Were I in your shoes, I would get some counseling. Especially from those who specialize in trauma. What you are experiencing doesn't make you racist, it makes you a human who is having their survival instincts kick in. TLD, or you're traumatized. Get counseling. This is a completely normal response to a traumatic event. It's only been a few weeks and you're already making some progress. So that's great. And that you're even wondering about this question means you take it seriously and will work hard not to let this harden into racist resentment in the future. For now, take extremely good care of yourself. Call on every support you have. And consider seeing a therapist for extra support and to help avoid developing formal PTSD. All the best to you. No, not at all. You aren't racist, you have PTSD. I'm sorry, friend. Nah, I feel you. I was sexually assaulted by a security guard a while back and I still freak out a tiny bit when I see one. I'm in therapy trying to get over it though, since they're kinda unavoidable. It's not racism, man, it's trauma. I was jumped by a group of guys when I was in my late teens. All white and all around my age at the time. I was terrified of teens until my mid-30s. I began working with youths then. And I was also afraid of groups of any gender, age, color. I'm still not good at walking by groups, but I don't turn and walk the other way or cross the road anymore. I still don't go out when it's dark and I'm alone. I'm still very vigilant with everyone. I'd like to say your reaction isn't racist. But in my experience I became afraid of everyone. So I'm struggling to say no, you aren't. It's triggered something in you for sure. Nope, this is normal. You're not racist. You're dealing with PTSD. It's going to take time. You were attacked. If it was another color, you'd feel the same way. It ain't racist. Had you been mugged by an elderly person, you would be hesitant around old folks too. Just cause they're black doesn't make it racist. You went through something traumatic and it just so happens that the person who hurt you is black. That ain't racist. You don't hate black people. You aren't scared of black people. You are scared of being mugged and assaulted again. Being cautious is not racist. As a black person, it's just general survival instinct. You feel it's happened once, it could happen again, and you don't want to take that chance. Doesn't make you racist. I am black, and if I got mugged by a young black man, I would be fearful for a while. If you was mugged by a young white man, you would be fearful of young white men. Now, if you were fearful of young black men before the mugging, then you might be a racist.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.